What is up, everyone? We have formed our glorious Spanish Empire. We are on the precipice of the new age of discovery. We have a few places that we can annex, a few places we can go to war with, and we have our sights on Portugal next. And the goal with Portugal will be to just simply diplomatically annex them, because we're not really going to be able to take on all of Portugal right away, but we can save up some money, get a war chest, get some armies going. Then we will look to get some other additional things. But yeah, we've just decided that Portugal, we've grown tired of them. They're never going to become a part of us. Our royal marriage isn't going to last, and yeah. So we're just going to send them an insult and make them angry and be like, you suck, Portugal. Yeah, a highly cultured insult. I said, you suck. Alright, our ruler is being very old and living very long. He's a zealot, he's a malevolent zealot who is well connected. So we need him to perish. Oh boy. Another war with Morocco. We love another war with Morocco. Bureaucracy. We love bureaucracy. So we are not going to fall for Morocco's shenanigans this time. Morocco is going to try to do some crazy shenanigans to us, and we aren't going to have it. I don't see bureaucracies and if we can implement them or not. But alas, we should just blockade them forever. They're never crossing the area, so whatever the war goal is. Okay, their war goal is take out habitat, which I believe is there. So they will have the war goal done, but we will just sit here until they surrender. Because they cannot do anything, because they cannot cross the place. So we will just keep blockading them, keep stopping them, and keep claiming these. And then one day we will be able to fully send our entire forces to blast them. I am actually worried that if we do go to war with Portugal in our next parliament, we will run into a weird issue of Portugal being blasted. Let's see what our argument is. You know what? We'll just finish on Aragon instead. Alright, so we did want to build universities. We have had the ability to build them, and we just haven't built them at all. We want to get rid of all that, so we want them in all of our greatest cities. Alright, Toledo. That is a lot of places to build universities. Alright, so I guess we just go to war with Portugal and see what happens. But we just spent all our money on that, actually, so it's probably not the best choice. Alright, maybe we just chill. Maybe we chill, we wait out this Moroccan war, because while we're engaged with Morocco, if Portugal probably does have a better navy, so Portugal will take us out, and then we will have no way to stop Morocco from their perpetual. Oh, that was. We gotta get that back to Gibraltar. I think we saw some troops. Yeah, there they go. Yeah, nope. You made none of that. None of that. So they could do some sneaky ops and bring it over here, but these are definitely all those they have. We're gonna send soldiers instead. But we will be able to level Portugal soon. Our king should die, and then we can focus on Spain and a few other spots. Most importantly is we are going to become the cultural hegemon very soon. Most likely. We probably have the highest culture since we've been spreading it like crazy, and we already have 5 million people under our culture of Castilian. So we just sit here and we wait and we just hold them off at this standstill. We do only have 5 actual ships left, and we have a lot of transports. So I think we'll go ahead and build some Iberian caravels. We are getting the other ones pretty soon, but I just do not want to, I just really don't want them to beat us. Alright, so that should be a very good navy. Getting universities, getting navies, getting all of these provinces. Unfortunately, the idea of Scotland is looking really weird because we are living to be 60 something. Open. Decline. You like that one? Open peace. Decline peace. Our universities are being built. Educating our people. They're already a very educated people, I believe. Our values, that innovating is going very far. You know, we'll have to pay for stability, but that's whatever. We are finally humanists. We are the cultural hegemon. Use the military, use the navy, use that's terrible. As much as we want more, these are all kind of things we want to demonstrate again, but we have made it to the next stage. Let's go see what all those fun civics are. Surgery, board spending, Oracle prize, paid We don't really care about art, but those things are very good. Merchant quarters, local governor. Yeah. So you can say we don't really care about the army side of this. We'll get our army people later. Well, you can get the recruitment law at some point. Yeah, we don't care about this. We don't care about this. Those are all go back and get cultures later on. Entrepot, that we can add Hulk there. Merchants and trading, yeah, the navy is probably worth getting to. Alright, and then we head over to Discovery, and we absolutely want paved roads. Those are huge. Cabinet seat, very huge. Council Hall we can get a little bit later, but power projection, very good. Urban right, possible in the capital is very nice, but local governor, merchant quarters, governor reform. All of that very powerful. And then of course we can get those to get some cavalier levies. So that's new and added to the tree. I think that was usually something you had to discover and research, opposed to just simply getting it. But very good. I love to see that. Alright, all that is good and fine and dandy. Then next thing, we will go right for Aragon and finish them off with our 66,000 levies. And then Barcelona will almost certainly become the place. Or Zaragoza, this place right here, if we can convert it to a city. That would probably be the better spot just for centralization and getting all of this good, given how far away it is. We could also move this one to Leon, but Leon isn't on a river, which makes it very hard. Aragon has declared war against us. Or has joined a coalition against us, sorry. Well, let's go ahead and just max our stability. For whatever reason we lost stability. Intrapot, we want these in all of our markets. They're very, very good buildings to build. Did I say it costs 400 to build that? My goodness. But yeah, market attraction, trade capacity, all very nice. Especially in Servile. Alright, let's see if they want peace yet. Nope. Okay. Now that we got all these Iberian caravels for our light ships, we'll get to heavy ships and so on. Oh, every time we decline the peace treaty, that's what's doing it. Every time we decline it, they're getting very mad at us. Oh, okay, we'll just let you humiliate us. Perfect. There you go, Morocco, humiliate us. Morocco, we're so humiliated. We're never gonna recover from you humiliating us. We don't need to invest in culture anymore. We don't need to invest in navy or army anymore. Getting all these wonderful places integrated just in time for us to go to war with Aragon and take the rest of it. And then after Aragon, we go to war with Portugal and all of the Iberian Peninsula powers. Morocco's just gonna get into these never-ending wars where there's gonna be never-ending attack us and do stuff and whatnot. Am I gonna outlive my son? Call an emergency parliament and then declare war on people. That would be very fun. I feel like they should change that to allow it. We gotta repay some loans. So yeah, because we're getting all these Aragonese territories and they have no control, hurting our green power status. So we really need to get that local governor ASAP. Once we get him, then we'll be able to get the rest of the control and all of these. So yeah, definitely started. It's on our river too. I hate when the game lags like that. It's like, what's going on? Welcome! Come to Spain! Come on, come home! Come to Spain! Enjoy our glorious country. We are very happy here. Everybody's doing great stuff. I feel like we could make this island, yeah. I don't know, we're gonna integrate it soon, but we'll just let Ibiza be its own islands. Castle. There you go. Why are you mad at us? You guys should be happy that you're part of us now. Gonna slowly make you part of our nation and all kinds of things like that. We are the cultural hegemon, but like everything we have is accepted, so we don't really need anything for it. We could to then get another accepted culture. Okay, those guys. Aragon is just what we can take. We should even take the rest of Aragon and get Barcelona. Being sorry, so we get a city, and then get that local governor. We could do Salmancia. It should definitely become a city. There are a lot of people living there too. Can it get... No. But pretty much build up our economy. Paved roads will be huge. Once we get paved roads to here and here, and the road network is going to get crazy good. We'll obviously just build roads to the city that we have, and that should help a lot with the proximity problems that we're facing. Should raise it up to much better. The local council crown power is very powerful. But yeah, the rivers that we have are the best. The only downside of proximity to capital is that. There we go. Let's keep Toledo as the capital. This union has just become. No, our crown prince just perished. Okay, we have another one now. Culture. Absolutely. Make all your kids adopted. Move them all here. Bring them all. We have an immigrant. Peasants that are causing me stability problems. Alright, next parliament is where we get crazy with this. But yeah, I mean, it's just getting the paved roads, getting that stuff. I think we do go ahead and build universities again. We got a lot of places that we could. That's not good. We do that. Develop the interior, support a traditional economy, sure. Fabricate war with Aragon, take Barcelona. Okay, and that type of support. Give us that back. We got anything else? Taxes, do this. I guess I could do Portugal this time around also. We'll see how that goes down. For the deal. Alright, Aragon. Oh, what the hell? Well, I was not expecting that. Well, let's see how this goes. So we will declare war on them. We will summon all our levies to Toledo. We will then buy a mercenary army. Let's issue bonds. Credit. War bond. Perfect. We like a good war bond. A war bond to buy an army. Man, these armies aren't even that good. Anyway, get them there. that. Good stuff. I was like, I have no idea where they're at. Good. Okay, we've slaughtered them. Go take Barcelona. Or they're probably going there. You guys, surely you can deal with these Portuguese mercenaries. Oh, you know, our forts are not funded. That is why they are getting... That's why we're getting captured so fast with things. Balance fort. Let's fund them forts. Alright, so we're paying for a massive army that hopefully is good enough to take all the stuff that they have left. Our army is split, which means we're fighting on 2 fronts, but hopefully we can win on both fronts and yield a very great nation because of it. So out of this, we are going to hopefully take Aragon and Portugal in one fell swoop, which would be crazy to do. Our armies move very slowly, but they are very powerful armies. So we're doing that. You guys, just go and take Barcelona, please. Then we could issue a bond to pay our loans, which seems a little counterintuitive, but you know, it is what it is. What we cannot have happen is lose to Portugal. We cannot lose this army to Portugal in any way, shape, or form. So wherever they're headed, we have to try to match them, but not die to them. And they seem to just be running back and forth down to our cities. Because our army is big and slow, and their army is fast and precise. Which really sucks. I think we got him here. And they're at half. Let's go. That's a big wipe right there. Massive wiping. Let's send you guys out. We do not want to lose the rest of our navy here. Alright, so that was a big hit there. Let's start taking Portuguese places. You guys go here and take that. Wiping that army was huge. We're taking Barcelona. It's going to be a minute. You guys have to quick take the city. Portuguese navy is too good, but luckily we can just completely disregard their navy. Take the southern coast, and then our northern army can come in the day. Let's intercept them. Good. Now take this. Be good. We'll just go and take all their loose cities. Now we gotta take that fortress. Then we're taking them there. Let's see, Portugal. Alright, we are getting to the point that we cannot afford these guys. Their contract's fine. High attrition. Man. You guys better win. How do you lose? You got bored of sieging? The worst. We're going into such massive debt for this war. See, Barcelona, snap. Portugal bad enough to give up this. But Portugal's happy they're beating us. Aragon is just no longer. Wait, can we just vassalize them instead? Give us Barcelona and then get vassalized. Could take this and just leave Aragon to be whatever the hell it wants to be, but we believe that we can win with the full force together. So we're gonna try that. Everyone's gonna be here. Well, let everyone be here. Then you guys meet here. Meet here at the river's edge. To attack when the reinforcements get here. We should win that war regardless, but yeah, it's gonna be a bit close. Alright, everybody is here. You're now one army. Onward. Spain has good. Now let's just go take their capital. March right over there to take their capital. Our contract expires. We'll do Portugal another time. We don't have. We're going bankrupt just for this alone. I think that makes Aragon out. That's everything Aragon has. I guess they have random weird territories in the middle of nowhere. Oh, we can make them give us this or something. I love it. We make them just give us extra random territories in the middle of nowhere. This. No. This. Yeah. Alright, we'll just take money. Thanks, Aragon. Alright, war won. The rest of Aragon is now ours. And hopefully we can get all of our people here, and we're gonna be stable again, so that'll help our economy a lot. All of our soldiers are going to be back doing soldier things. Our mercenary contracts, we can just let it expire. There we go. Mercenaries done. Stability good. We have a bond to repay and we have a loan to repay. But this should make everyone happy. We're getting new cores, we're getting new people, we're getting all kinds of new things, and yeah, Portugal blasted our navy. Portugal still likes us. They could be close enough to become our vassal. We left Portugal decimated, but we don't have any. Like, we killed all their levies, so a fight with Portugal could be very good. Alright, let's see these provinces and see what they have. So they have part of that. What do they have? So this. Province is a fiefdom. Oh, that's Canada. Okay. So they are let's just. So that actually could be fine if the others don't get over here. We just kind of want to take them. But we definitely need to focus on stabilizing our country and stopping them from attacking stuff. Soon we will be able to start annexation of this place, which is Castilian as well. Let us start integrating Barcelona. Let me get the rest of that other information there. And then hopefully we can get a governor going over here. What really sucks is the majority of our population is in places with low control. Now, we have a lot down here, of course, but they just don't have high control. Like here, those two places do. Our capital, obviously, but like here, all these cities and areas up here, just nothing. And I wanted to build universities to get our science going faster, but we are... And we make good monthly progress. Our clergy is mad at us, so that's not good. And our control has taken us a bit down. But our average literacy rate is pretty good. And then we're getting these new ships, we're getting recruitment laws. This will allow us to get a navy to do things. Then we're going towards paved road, cabinet seats, and the local governor. Which I think we're going to need the local governor a little sooner rather than later. But we have to repay all of our loans, which we need 1,500 to do. Which we could take a bond. Alright, we'll take a bond out. And then we will repay all of our loans with the bond. Perfect. And then we can repay these bonds when we get enough money to. Because I think that actually gives us a whole lot less interest than what we had. And then we'll just get to the point where we can repay the bonds. At, you know, when we see fit. Because there's nothing really huge to build. We could build a bunch of universities to educate our people faster. That is a possibility. It's just a really, we have 10 of them. We got 10 of them in our most populated places. So we could do them, we'll do a few of them in this city. Get it here. Get it in Leon, of course. We already have one. Pretty much everywhere that we made a city, we wanna put a university down. Borgos. University. Promote it. Alright. Why are you guys so mad? What can we give you? Let's establish works at your faith. How about that? There you go. That was supposed to make you happy. What the hell? Cultural unit. See. And that is pretty good. That would allow everyone to become under us. Religious administration. Devout education. Sure. Yeah. Alright, now they're happy. So you just gotta give people happy things, and then they get happier. We can take legitimacy back from them. Alright, but essentially our nation is poor, and we need to hurry up and industrialize. We gotta do a lot of industrialization. We lost our entire navy fighting the Portuguese navy. It's not like a Moroccan navy that has nothing. Portugal has an actual insane navy. So Portugal will be our next sites where we want to go, how we're going to deal with them. We just need to get a lot of... Oh, we could have canonized. Alright, let's request a cardinalcy. Give us a cardinal in Barcelona. Hey, we actually have a lot of religious. The Reformation, I think, comes next year, or next age, so... We also could start exploring and colonizing and all sorts of that stuff, but our goal is to take Morocco down. Let us go ahead and just start annexing these guys. Should be 15 years to annex them. Alright, that's not quick at all. But we're getting our universities down in all of our major cities, which should give us a lot of that. Please put it in the state, yes. We could sell... Let's see where these province lines are. So we could sell them Vic, I guess. Let's see if province wants to buy it. Or you sell to France. Alright, we can sell them that entire province. You don't have anything. Alright, France, how we doing, France? France. Do you want to buy this place? Sell this and this. And let me see the province map. And that. There you go, France. Oh, they'll accept it, which lets us pay back a bond. Do we even want that? Yeah, I mean, we're just getting rid of that, and it'll go to Aquitaine anyway. Alright, there you go, France. Bam, perfect, yeah. More French land for you. When in doubt, sell your borders out. Peasants, bam. Let's get our stability back. France seeks to make us a subject. France? There's just no way that you said that. Can I move him? I need to move my crown prince over here. Oh, you know what? We're paying for forts. That's why. I was like, what are we paying that is so dang high? It is our fort and our navy. Alright, let's repay one of those bonds. Then we have another one to repay. I think. Wait, no, did we repay them all? I don't think we need to repay that. We'll put it in Granada, and we're not at the next one. Promote the integration project. Thank you. Yes, please. Contain the new world. Yeah. That seems like something Spain would do. And I believe we have one more to pay back. I'm pretty sure we took two. Yeah, we took two to win that war. Was sad, but needed, necessary, had to happen. We want to take this part right here, and that would solidify our borders. You know, draw a line right there. I'm not sure where the actual Spanish borders are, but I would like to do that. Oh, we're over our cultural capacity now? Why is that? That sucks. We'll just have to drop the... Yeah, I don't know why we're over that. But we could very, very easily fix it. But we are turboing our parliament. We are turboing everything to get to where it needs to go. Took all of France's money. Now we have one more bond to replay, and then we are debt-free. Yeah, you know, it's -8 per turn, so that actually really sucks. Then you can always issue another one for more. But yeah, our credit is pretty good. Loans given, bonds issued, estate loans, foreign loans, credit worthiness. Look at that, we got a 70 credit. That's pretty good. Bank interest. On interest. You know, It's whatever. We're doing fine. I think we want to make this a city, though. I think a city there would actually do a lot. So we could take a ton of bonds, and we could really start to escalate. Let's see if Naples wants to buy Pisa. Tunis might want to buy in Pisa. We'll see who wants to give us the best for Pisa. Yeah, that's not really much for Pisa. You guys want this place? Yeah, you're poor as shit. We can do anything for that. I think Providence wants in Pisa. Any of them? How much do you think Morocco will give us for our whatever? Our very and they'll give us everything they have. They hate us though. So we really gotta start to develop here, and I think we will once we get that local governor seat in Zaragoza, because Zaragoza has a fat river that takes it all the way there. So like that'll be massive for proximity, and it'll turn this entire area that is zeros into like 80s, as you can see. So that would be the idea, is to get all this land very, very high valued. Then we also could do one in Granada. That would definitely help a lot too. But yeah, local governors kind of suck. We could move this one from our old capital to Lyon once we get paved roads. Paved roads are going to be massive for us as well. So we're just going to get these, keep researching, and we will pay off all of our debts. Okay. Finish up recruitment law, Hulk, and then we're on the third age of stuff, where we can really truly dive into other things. Unfortunately, we're over in culture, which really sucks, but not much we can do about that. How's our union going? Are we able to do union policies yet? This should be pretty good. Maintain, establish seniority, which we will obviously get. And then we want to repay our debt. Let us redeem government bond. We are very close to being able to do that, but because we got, we'll just give ourselves more legitimacy. There we are. That should let us repay our debt next time. Just a little bit more and we can. So stability is definitely, bam, repay. Perfect. Alright, we are debt free. We have everything. And now we are voting to establish seniority. Which we win anyway. And then we will do our recruitment law, which we will need a little bit more money for. But holy crap, that is a lot of recruitment stuff. I kind of want to do... it's not the age road, so we can't do those yet because it's not those ages yet. Noble army or expanded... I like expanded levies. They're already peasants, so might as well get some more. We couldn't be prouder. Good work. He conducted himself like a gentleman and an officer. Let me see how our crown prince is doing and if we can move him. Yeah, I don't know how to move him and his family, but it should work out because of how everything went down, that he should die and go to this area. But we are debt-free. We have taken all the places that we need to. We're cooking with research. We're hopefully going to be able to get this area good and ready. I want to make Zaragoza a city. That is an important thing that we need to do. I don't know why we have too much culture stuff. They have been proclaimed as the naval hegemon, which that sucks. sell 4 places. Province, probably. Alright, we'll sell it to them. Probably can't buy them. That's the property line, right? I mean, they might just buy 1 for that much. Wonder what they'll pay for this. That's fine. So we're just getting rid of these provinces because we can just simply take them back at some point. We can isolate them, you get a war with Providence. There's a lot of things we can do, but I'd rather them be a solid. I'd rather that county become solid and us be able to get some money in order to buy the stuff that we really like. We have enacted seniority. We are the senior member here. Good, now we can probably do that'll be it. Good. We have codified that. So just essentially make England or pretty much vassalize them is what it's going to cut to. Good. The crown prince has moved here. The entire royal family has moved here. Very good. I think that's what that did. Or it's just the crown prince moved here. He comes here to learn how to do everything, and then he can maybe royal marry Portugal's crown princess. If she's not married yet, she is married. Dang it. Alright, but her then, she would be the 3rd in line. Maybe. I think it only goes to a princess if that is, but yeah, marrying a princess will give you the throne as we saw with Scotland, so it might happen. You never know. You can go after it, but anyway, guys, I think this is a good time to stop. We are going to get Zaragoza, but we were able to get all of these lands, everything we wanted, and move into the future. So anyway, I will see you guys later. Peace.